Welcome back. We have Viroqua's Preston Broker and Nicholas Esteban of Arcadia. Esteban 12 and 14 as a freshman coming into this match. Broker a 20 and 7 senior. Quick takedown and escape. Broker leads by a score of 2-1. And the shot attempt by Esteban is shucked away by Broker. 4-1 now your score as he locks up an arm bar, looks for the wrist. Now he's got that wrist, gonna tie it up underneath and look to walk the corner. And now tries to sit through with almost a double arm bar as he elevates. And the pin. 152 pin time for Viroqua's Preston Broker at 145 pounds. And to look ahead in my magic crystal ball to see who we've got coming up for local action. And while I do that, we will take a break, listen to a few of our sponsors, and come back with more wrestling action after this. Welcome back to the action. 145-pound match is Garrett Batland of Westby. And he is making quick work right now out of Caitlin Nosbish of Black River Falls. Batland a 31 and 7 senior, and Nosbish a 7 and 17 sophomore. Batland with the pinning combination. And the pin. 34-second pin time for Garrett Batland of Westby, and that will switch our attention over to the 152-pound weight class, where we will see Viroqua's Gunnar Keenan and West Salem Bangor's Trevor Arntz. Arntz, a sophomore coming into today, 32 and 7 senior or sophomore, and Gunnar Keenan 5 and 11 freshman. Also wrestling right now over on mat 2 is Cody Peterson of West Salem Bangor and Gabe Friedland of Westby. Wayne has it.
Text it to me. Close the gap.
Some technical difficulties on our end. Sorry about that. So Arntz in a pinning combination after a takedown and an escape and another takedown. Arntz leads the score right now 4-1 before the near fall has been awarded. But in the near fall realm, if you are in a pinning combination, you must release that in order to get points. But he will have a 1:38 pin time. Trevor Arntz over Gunnar Keenan of Viroqua at 152 pounds, 160-pound match. We will turn our attention over to mat number 2. Mat number 2 sees West Salem Bangor's Cody Peterson, a 34-10 junior, wrestling Gabe Friedland of Westby, a sophomore, 11-13. And Peterson will have the 1 minute 43 pin time over Friedland of Westby. And we will take a quick break after that 160-pound match and come back with more local wrestling action after this. Welcome back. We are going to hop into the action at 195 pounds. Our match. Oh, they're switching things up on me. We must be running into some type of a time restraint. So they're going to move some stuff around a little bit. We are going to, looks like we're going to stick with the 182-pound weight class, but we will see Westby's Ty Nottestead, a senior at 32-12, and he will be wrestling Daniel Rodriguez of Arcadia, a freshman coming in at 10-16 today. And then we will have Aaron DePietro and Keanu Maphis on deck. Nottestead makes quick work of the first takedown, just coming in at 7 seconds into the match, and now runs a butcher into a near side cradle and slowly brings him right over the top. Nice controlled, and the pin. 31-second pin time for Ty Nottestead of Westby. And that will bring up Aaron DePietro. It still looks like we're having some technical difficulties with the head table, scoring table. So we'll take a quick break, listen to a few more of our wonderful sponsors, and come back with 182-pound after this. All right, we're back to the action at 182 pounds. Viroqua's Aaron DePietro, senior, 24-11, wrestling Keanu Maphis of Black River Falls, a 13-14 sophomore. On deck on that same mat, we'll have Trayton Schmidt and Mazurek from Melman GET. Petro with the takedown, 2-0 in the lead as he works his signature cradle move. He'll suicide roll that right over on his own back into near fall criteria, and the pin. 54-second pin time for Aaron DePietro of Viroqua. And that'll bring up Viroqua's Trayton Schmidt. Take a quick look at the team scores so far. In first place, we'll have Melman GET with 63 points. West Salem Bangor with 54. Arcadia 31. Black River Falls 28. Viroqua 28. And Westby with 20. So far through almost the first 2 rounds of wrestling. So we're almost a third done with today. We may be running into time restraints with the 45 minutes. So it sounds like might be on a slight time restraint here. And also we're going to head into a break between rounds 2 and 3. So speaking of breaks, we're going to take a quick one and come back after a word from a few of our sponsors. Welcome back. We are resuming action at 220 pounds. Looks like we're still trying to figure out a few little things. But both wrestlers are ready to rock and roll. We have Alex Wieczorek from Melman GET, a junior, 25-12. And Trayton Schmidt from Viroqua, a sophomore, at 8-16. And we've got the ref, Lynn Eisensee, going up to get everybody whistled away. Wieczorek in on a low snatch ankle pick right into a butcher. He's going to come around and switch his head over if he can get that far. Bring the arm bar across. I'll lock up the special, but Trayton able to limp arm out of it and start working back up to his base. And now with an arm bar on the wrist, Wieczorek in pinning combination. He's going to get his 3 near fall. He's not going to let it go. Won't be awarded the points, but he's still working that same move. Going to come around, sit through, and settle back in for the 1:04 pin time over Trayton Schmidt of Viroqua. We're still waiting on some more of that 45-minute wait time. We're going to have a heavyweight match on mat 1, which we did not have any in the first round, so we'll have some action there. Our next local action will be Birkland of Westby. He'll be coming up 220 pounds over on mat 2, but we're waiting for our required wait time. So we'll take another quick break and come back with more wrestling after this. Welcome back. We have Westby's Evan Birkland, a freshman at 20-14, and Marty Rosler of West Salem Bangor taken to the mat in the second round of action. We are going to be taking a break after the conclusion of this, as we are running into some time restraints. Nice slide by Rosler for the takedown, and both wrestlers will be whistled out of bounds. 2-0 the score. Rosler will give up the escape to Birkland, and they'll go to work on their feet. 1:15 remaining, first period. A slide by with a throw attempt at the same time by Birkland that backfired. 4-1 the score after that takedown. as Birkeland goes to work from the bottom position, trying to get hand control and up. Rosler with the cradle locked up. Birkeland trying to work hands. He's got that right ankle of Rosler. Rosler's going to try and come back around behind. Bring him straight back over. Those wrestlers are going to get whistled out of bounds. 9 seconds to go. Birkeland will have his choice. He will defer to the third period. And Rosler will elect to start the second period in the neutral position as they fight head and hands. Birkeland looking to, looks like he's trying to get a head throw lined up. Comes in for a double. He's got a single, going to come around the corner, get his 2. 3-4 the score. 30 seconds in. Now got that bar arm over across the small of the back. He's going to let it go and go to work with heavy pressure forward. Driving in, trying to get that power half. Rosler able to get his hips back up underneath him. Work back up, built part of his base. And he'll elect to cut Rosler. 45 seconds to go, 5-3 the score. He was able to slide by that head throw attempt. Rosler able to capitalize. He's getting a lot of weight over that chest area, trying to get the shoulders down. Elevating that head and arm. 21 seconds to go and the pin. .341 pin time for Marty Rosler of West Salem Bangor. And that will bring our coverage of the Coulee Conference match to a pause after the first 2 rounds of wrestling. We'll take a quick break and come back with Jaden Geyer of Westby and round number 3 after this. Welcome back to round 3 of today's Coulee Conference wrestling action. We are coming back in at 113 pounds. We will have Westby's Ryan Hawkins. As soon as my track wrestling loads back up. Oh, I'm sorry. Westby's Jaden Geyer. 33-10. And Kaysen Anderson of West Salem Bangor, 6-2. Anderson with the early takedown, just 15 seconds into the match. All right, let me start over. Let me get my bearings. Jaden is up 4-0 after the takedown and 2 near fall over Kaysen Anderson of West Salem Bangor. And with the 41-second pin time is Jaden Geyer of Westby. And we are going to go right into 120 pounds. Ryan Hawkins of Westby and Braden Glasspool of West Salem Bangor. We will have Alex Klum coming in at 113 pounds on deck on mat 1. Right now is Ryan Hawkins. Hawkins trying to defend the double leg. Unable to do so, and will give up the first takedown of the match. Braden Glasspool, a senior at 120 pounds, 38-5. Hawkins, a freshman from Westby, just over 500 with a 17-16 record. Right now, Hawkins in trouble trying to sit up. But Glasspool with a tough pinning combination. That wrist trapped on the far side. 36-second pin time for Glasspool. And we'll have to wait just a couple minutes for Alex Klum to come out on the mat. So that'll give us some time to take a break, catch a few of our sponsors, and come back with a 113-pound round 3 match coming up. Welcome back. We have Alex Klum on the mat, 113 pounds. Wrestling Coda Perney from Melman GET, both freshmen. Perney at 27-14 freshman, and Alex Klum 21-16. These two faced off just earlier in the week. Klum trying to head throw, but Perney able to step back behind. He'll give up the first takedown of the match. So right on the edge of the outer cylinder, and they'll work back towards the center. Klum trying to work a Russian arm tie, but Perney with a little slide by and a trip. They'll go out of bounds. No takedown awarded. Nice little trip by Perney. Puts Klum right into near fall criteria. Perney looks for a half. We'll have Ethan Dobbs coming up very shortly over on mat 2. 10 seconds to go, period number 1. Perney leading by a score of 7-1 as he does a little leg turk and a facelift. No near fall awarded. Be Klum's choice. He will elect to start the second period in the neutral position. As reach in for a single, trying to turn the corner. Perney able to grab a hold of the ankle to prevent Klum from getting any closer or turning the corner. He drives him towards the out of bounds. They switch, head back towards center, and now Klum looking for a Kelly dump, but Perney's going to stop short and will be awarded the near fall. Be a 41-second pin time for Coda Perney of Melman GET. We will take a quick break and come back with Ethan Dobbs at 132 pounds after this.